Hey, Brandon, you like to look at that World Series stuff behind you?
Absolutely. We got in. It's all over the jerseys, on our sweatshirts. This is pretty cool.
No doubt. I know we talked to you during the ALCS, and you felt like things were turning around for you. Certainly another chance to wipe the slate clean here. How do you go into the World Series mentally, just from where you were at the plate?
Just going in and wiping anything that any selfishness that I might have about anything. I'm up there every at bat. It's a team at bat. It's whatever I can do up there to help the team get into a better position to win a game.
Right. The bunt the other night, I assume, an example of that.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to get on for the best hitter on the planet. So just keep trying to do that.
Right. And just the last thing, are you good? Is this all just a matter of performance, or is there anything physically?
No, I mean I felt good the past few days at the plate, so I fully expect to start being back to form.
Go to Juan next.
Hey, Brandon, nice shirt. Did you feel better from the ALDS to the ALCS? I mean, obviously the numbers are what they are, but did you start feeling a little bit better in the last series?
Yeah, absolutely. Really sat down with guys that I've hit with for a while, looking at the video, understanding what my approach has been, and really trying to get back to where I was at during the season, and hopefully get me back to swinging the bat pretty well.
What has been the biggest challenge? Is there anything specifically? Is it timing? Is it a specific pitch? I mean, what do you kind of tie into?
I think a lot of it was where my setup was at, how I was getting to the plate. My timing looked a little off, a lot of little things that added up to be big changes in my swing and changed my approach.
Justin Granite.
Brandon, when the Lightning went into their bubble, a lot of family did not go with them. You guys have your family, you have Madison there. How much of an importance has it been just getting back to that hotel and being with them and really being able to reset mentally?
I mean, it's great to have them there. This would be a little weird to just go back to the hotel room and sit in there by yourself, just treating it like another road game. But to have Madison there to experience everything that we're experiencing it's pretty special.
Has she baked any cookies for the team, or is that off limits come playoff time?
Maybe we'll try to sneak her into a kitchen here or there to see if we can get some. But no, she's been taking a well-deserved break from all that.
Take the next one from Scott Smith.
So a lot of folks are looking at watching these games for the first time and seeing this Randy Arozarena guy, and most people don't know how to even pronounce his name yet. Yet here he is, lighting the postseason on fire. As someone that knows him, spends time in the clubhouse with him, what is the one thing that people should know about Randy that maybe they don't?
Oh man, this is coming from Willie. They tell me that he is hysterical. He's one of the funniest people that they talk to, and the language barrier hurts that a little bit, but you can definitely tell from his antics and what he does, man. And he's feeling good. He's a pretty funny guy.
Okay, we'll go to Josh T.
Hey, Brandon. Good to see you, man. What does Rodney Linares mean to you and the rest of the infield group with just how much dedication he's put in with you guys, on the road, before games, and even back to spring training in Port Charlotte, just that one-on-one time that he spends with each of you?
Yeah, I mean, he's an incredible coach, and we're extremely lucky to have him. Not only, him being a great third base coach and a great person, but I mean, he's out there, and I feel like any error that we make is an error that he feels like he made, because we're out there and we're kind of products of the early work and the stuff that we put in with him. And there's never too early to be on the field, or never too much work to be done with him. He's willing to get out there whenever you want to be out there to get better and put work in. So he's been an amazing God, I'm trying to think of the word, can't even think of it, addition to the group that we've had, and we're lucky to have him.
Take the next one from Maria Torres.
I wanted to follow up on. Sorry, are you hearing me?
Quite a bit.
Okay, come back to me.
Okay. We'll take the next one from S.A. Miller.
Hey, Brandon, a couple years back, you talked about the importance of applesauce in your diet. I'm wondering if it's still there, and given your offensive issues this postseason, have you been eating enough of it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's still there, and it's bumps happen. So I'll. It's one thing that won't change. Is I'll still be eating the applesauce.
And you've been getting enough of it?
I believe so. Nothing's changed in 3 years. So.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll go to Do Young Park.
Brandon, you mentioned earlier that there are just a lot of little things that you've been tweaking. Have you been noticing yourself hitting more ground balls this postseason? And if so, which of those little things might be kind of playing into that?
I mean, I think the ground ball portion kind of plays where you're making contact and stuff like that. We've been facing a lot of guys that have really good stuff on the mound. So, I'm not up there, trying to hit fly balls or trying to hit home runs or anything like that. You're just going up there, trying to do damage to the baseball, make solid contact, and hitting the ball solid and making good contacts pretty much is the most that you can do up there at the plate. And if that makes a diving play on a ground ball, if they're positioned in the right spot, it's an unlucky out. But that's all you can control.
Ken Davidoff.
Hey, Brandon, just beyond your team's success this year in getting to this point, how likely did you think that the sport would get to this point back in June and July?
I was always mentally locked in that, this is going to happen. I didn't want to check out at any point and think, the season was going to get canceled after a week or something like that because, it's pretty hard to lock back in after you do that. So, I was focused from the beginning that we were going to get back and, our team is going to be battling for a World Series.
Thank you.
Tyler Kepner.
Brandon, what is the impact of playing in neutral sites been? I mean, taking the fan aspect out of it, do you miss the chance to play games in your home stadium and go to the other team's home stadium?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think it played a bigger part at the beginning of the year, before people got adjusted to no fans and the artificial crowd noise. But, there's definitely, when playoff baseball came around, definitely a difference having that empty stadium and artificial fan noise than having a packed house and, fans cheering so loud you can't hear. So, it's a little bit of an adjustment, but, I think we've made that adjustment pretty well, but it'll definitely be interesting getting out there in front of some real fans this series.
What about the idea of just it being in Texas and not either in Dodger Stadium or Tampa?
Oh, it's our first World Series, so I have nothing to compare it to. So right now it's the first, and we're just kind of taking it all in.
Thanks.
All right, we have time for a rain check from Maria.
Thanks so much. Brandon, what do you think is the most impressive and surprising thing about Randy Arozarena's postseason and his short time with you guys?
God, there's so much to choose from. I think I'd just say the consistency to hit every pitch. I mean, it's not like he's only hitting one pitch and one pitch hard. I mean, it's fastball up, fastball down, curveballs, changeups, anything. It almost feels like it doesn't matter what pitch gets thrown to him. He's going to hit it, and he's going to hit it hard.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Brandon.